I'm showing you my survival and hiking kit combined. Enjoy the video, it's gonna be fun. We start off with all my stuff. Right here is my hiking thing, my hiking backpack, but it also is my survival kit. And this is stuff, it's not technically in my bag, but I'm including it anyways because it's stuff I'd put on if I ever had to survive. Now you might be thinking, Elijah, why would you ever need a bulletproof vest if you're surviving out in the wild? Well, that's the thing. This is not only a survival kit for outdoors, this is also a survival kit, surviving in case, you know, things get wild and you need to do what you need to do, assuming, you know, the government ever gets corrupt, which, you know, that's never going to happen. But still, in theory, assuming something bad ever were to happen like that, you know, the government coming at people's houses and police not coming to your calls in time, and you need to actually defend yourself, which I know who would do such a dumb thing. But if you ever did need to actually defend yourself or your family or friends or, you know, anything like that, and you were being chased by a government or something like that, you know, it's not going to happen, like I said. But if it were, this is stuff I would grab and put on my back. Most of it is in my backpack, but stuff that I'd wear if I had to run out into the woods and the mountains to survive and escape all civilization. So let's begin with my backpack. This backpack is a basic $23 backpack I got down in Tennessee. Here's the video where I got it, and it's worked pretty well. I'm not going to go into great detail about each of all my gear because I will take way too long, but I'm just going to kind of do basic thing. And some of the things I might put links in the description. Some of them I can't exactly because YouTube has some, you know, strict laws and stuff. But anyways, let's get into my backpack now. Actually, first I'm going to show you the outside. Right here on the buckle, we got a whistle, which is nice to have on the front. I like this because it's green, so it helps keep reflection if you were trying to hide. You know, it blends in pretty well with your environment, despite like this yellow strip, but I can put some camo duct tape on there if I had to. So now let's actually get into it. There's 3 different compartments. I keep a carabiner here to be used just if I need it, and also to keep this shut because it comes open when I'm walking sometimes. So the front pocket has food and drinks and food accessories and stuff. Most of the stuff I have in my backpack that's related to those in here. So just some extra bars, chlorine tabs to put in dirty water. I also have a life straw, which I'll show you in a minute, but I have that too. These you can put in your water in case you're losing, you know, electrolytes and stuff. Salt, that's a useful thing I'd tell you all to carry in your all survival kits or hiking day bags or whatever. I do have another hiking backpack that I take on like long hikes and stuff. It's a lot bigger. You've seen it in one of my videos, this video right here. I used it, but this is just my daily, you know, hiking survival kit that I throw on real quick if I need to survive or if I'm just going for a hike. And I'd say carry salt with you. You can preserve stuff, you can clean stuff, you can make stuff taste better. Then in here I just have a basic fishing kit that I put together, just some fishing string, 2 size hooks, and 2 worms. And then that's all that's in this front compartment. Inside of this compartment, the second biggest I got, most of my electronic stuff. Or anything that is electronic like that. I also have these pliers, multi-tool pliers I just keep in there. Then here I have a reflective mirror. Has a compass on the back, an air compass so it doesn't freeze. And then a flint type thing here. I have another one, I usually don't use that one. And I have just this basic headlamp, pretty useful. And then in here, this is more of the, you know, trying to survive from the government, if you're in a war, trying to run away, you know, if people are chasing you and having you survive in the woods. That's kind of what's in here, so let me show it to you. It's in a waterproof case, and I wrap it in here in case some sort of electronic destroying device were to go off, which is always a possibility. You never know what's going to happen. So I keep that wrapped in tinfoil to help prevent that as much as I can. I have batteries for this light I keep in here. I have this battery or hand flashlight, which all you have to do is shake to recharge, or you can just once you like that, do that, and it, you know, does a light. Then I have this solar panel, miniature solar panel, a cord to charge this thing with. So this thing, you know, some of y'all might know what it is. It's a waterproof case that goes to electronic lighter. As you can see, it's highly effective and very useful. It's better than just a normal lighter or matches or something because it can get wet, and it's better than a lighter because you can reuse it over and over until there's no electricity. But in my case, since I have a solar panel, I don't have to worry about running out of electricity. However, just in case any of this were to get destroyed, since it is kind of electronic and stuff, I do also have some other ways of making fire in the next compartment, which I'm going to get to now. Now in this biggest bag, I have this section which can have a water bladder. This holds, I think it's like maybe 2 liters of water. You just open and unscrew this, put water in, and then it's a straw, which in my last video, hiking here in the mountains, just posted yesterday. You may have seen me drinking this and wonder what is it. So it's just a pretty useful straw. So that way, instead of every single time I need water, you know, trying to open up a water bottle, I can just do this, pull this out with my teeth, and then just bite this and start, you know, sucking, and the water will come out. Or if you want to put like Gatorade or something, I've only ever used it for water, but then it has this cap over it. It has a nice place to keep it right here, so I really like this backpack. Also, by the way, I didn't show you this, you know, in case you didn't know, this belt backpack clips together, so you can carry it easier. Now for the rest of the stuff in here. Most of it is either in a plastic bag or a waterproof case, because this isn't waterproof, so I just do that. This is just a fire kit in case the electronic one for whatever reason doesn't work. It has 2 starter blocks in case I need it, some cotton to start to take the strike and kindling, and then just a flint and steel rod and strike, or whatever you want to call it, for all. But then I got socks. An extra pair of socks is something that's really useful to have all the time in your backpack, because if you're not comfortable when walking, it's going to be a miserable hike. And also in the winter, you're going to want a good pair in case you get cold, so I carry those with me to change into. Then this is a machete. I just got it at like Walmart. I've had it for quite a few years. It's done good. This is what it looks like. It has a saw blade on the back, which works pretty well. Pretty sturdy, so it's nice. Has this extra cases in case you were to carry it on your belt. You can keep stuff in there. Usually I actually do carry it in my belt and take it out of my backpack, so that way the backpack's lighter. Then let's see, I'll do this next. I keep all this stuff stuffed into here. It's just wire, a few feet of wire keep in there. A survival blanket, like an orange, pretty good duty reusable survival blanket, or I guess you could use it as a tent if you need it. This mug with this handle, really useful. I'm sure you've seen me use this in camping videos. And then I'm pretty sure about 500 feet of paracord. Always a useful thing to have is paracord, so I keep that all, you know, together. Try to keep everything compact if you can when you're making your survival kit or hiking thing. It just makes stuff easier to carry. And also remember to pack light. You don't want to be carrying 500 pounds on your back. You're gonna get tired. You're a human, okay? That just is what happens, even if you are strong, you know. And then in here I have a life straw. It can filter, I think, 1,000 gallons of water. I keep it in this bag just so it doesn't get exposed to all the air and stuff. I want to use it, keep it as long as I can. I've never used it yet. I'm saving it for if I ever actually need it. If I need to clean water, I use the chlorine tabs usually. Then this is my medical kit, which I have in a bag, and I'm not going to open it up because it's hard to fit everything in there. But pretty much it just has different like ibuprofen medicines, band-aids, bleed stop, gauze, so basic, you know, medical supplies like that. Just always have a survival kit with you, a bandage or a wrap, so always useful. Hand warmers, keep that kind of stuff in here. And now that's everything I keep in my bag. So now I can get into the rest of the stuff. Here's the good stuff. Now I'm going to start off with this. This is a Nerf gun. 100% genuine Nerf gun. As you can see here, we have the orange tip showing it's fake. You know, the genuine Nerf sticker, YouTube. Don't worry, don't mind that. This is definitely a Nerf gun. It's a real expensive Nerf gun, actually. It's around $400 and something, so quite a hefty price to pay for a Nerf gun if you ask me. But anyways, YouTube, please, this is just a Nerf gun. You don't need to panic. You don't need to do anything dumb. And conveniently enough, this Nerf gun comes chambered in a .223 Remington foam bullet, which is quite fun to shoot, actually. Of course, not shooting people, you know, we're just shooting fake targets with our foam bullets that we keep in here. And the bullets look something like this. They're have some nice soft foam with this rubber sticky thing that sticks to the end, you know, just like all Nerf bullets do. This is one of my favorite Nerf guns I have. It's wonderful. I carry it. It's perfect for self-defense, you know, when you're just playing around the house and a silly robber comes in and, you know, you need some way to just, you know, take them down, and, you know, you don't want to do any harm. It's just playing around. That's a good gun to use for self-defense. Anyway, now on to the rest of this. I also keep some Nerf bullets inside of my bulletproof vest that go to this gun, Nerf gun. And these, which go to a different Nerf gun I have. If you know, you know. I carry those too. But before we get to the bulletproof vest, I'm going to show you this. I have this very nice compass, which I'd wear around my belt, which one of friends got for me for my birthday a while back. So thank you to them if they ever watch this. But it's very nice. Works well. Good compass. Keep that on my belt. Then I got these sunglasses. One to help you camouflage if you're trying to hide in the woods and keep your white away from your eyes. Also to help you see, you know, in the snow, keeps the glare away, or to see others better, or to keep the sun out of the way, which is, you know, what sunglasses are for. So I got camo ones of those. And now, dun for this thing. This thing is awesome. This is a level 3 piece of body armor. It's a bulletproof vest, around I think $120-ish maybe. I'm not quite sure. Got it for Christmas, probably my favorite Christmas present. Got some stuff on it I'm going to show you. It's nice and heavy duty. It fits pretty well. It has these things so you know you can strap it and tighten on either side. Then I added some whatever up here, whatever you call these Velcro things. You have just a quick knife to keep here. I would have some other ones on my belt, but I also keep this here for quick use. A bandage wrapped onto here in case you ever need to stop, you know, bleeding or anything. An extra clip here, an extra carabiner here. Carabiner attached to this face mask, so I could just throw this on if I needed to cover up my white face if I was trying to hide in the woods, because you know your face and your hands stand out the most. On the back I have some more paracord. Not quite sure how much, but it just fit in there perfect. And then I got this little container up front, or I guess it's more like a pouch, but either way, I keep this stuff in there. This is like the stuff I would need immediately if I were ever, you know, in a situation. I got bleed stop. I have more in there, but I keep some right here up front. I keep a blanket in here because, fun fact for you, well, actually I'm not quite sure if I'll tell you or not. If you are the preparation type, you would know why I carry this around with me everywhere. Let's just say heat sensing drones and this does something. But anyways, you can figure that out if you know, But anyways, these are earplugs for obvious reasons, because Nerf guns are very loud, especially the guns I have, the Nerf guns I have. They're pretty loud for just air pushing the bullet out. So I carry this around with me up front in case I ever need to use my Nerf gun very quickly to play with it, you know, or other situation would happen. So I keep that stuff up front, try to keep it light, pretty simple to carry. Then most of my heavy duty useful stuff I keep in the backpack. So if I ever needed to evacuate quickly and survive, I would take these things with me, along with a few things in my pocket, but this is most of it. And then this is what it would look like all in action. Also some other things I didn't mention, have a whistle right here, so it's quick to get to. And some gloves I usually wear, have, you know, a toy knife right there, and then keep pliers on me at all times anywhere, whether I'm surviving or not. But this is what it would look like. I usually might also have a toy Nerf gun on my back, because I have a lot of Nerf guns and I love Nerf guns. But this is kind of what it looks like. Pretty good. It's definitely heavy, but it's under the walkie-talkie. Anyway, definitely heavy, but it's good. Got the American flag, the Christian flag. And that might raise one more question. You might be asking, now Elijah, why do I need all this? This is probably never going to happen, and isn't this just being scared for no reason? That's a good question. First off, this is not me being scared, okay? This is called being prepared. You got to be wise. There's a difference between wisdom and fear. I'm not afraid at all. As a Christian especially, which many of y'all know I am, I have no need to be afraid. Jesus says, do not be afraid. I'm not afraid, but he also says perilous times will come. And, well, I never would ever want to do anything with a Nerf gun, and never would try to, and this would always be last resort. Jesus also gives people the responsibility to protect themselves, their family, those around them. And beyond just this, the rest of it is also useful. It's not me being afraid, it's just being wise, because, you know, you never know when power outages could occur. Even if it's not the government doing something, it's just always wise to be ready. So don't be afraid, but stay ready, okay? That's about all I have. There's my words of wisdom. Do not be afraid or discouraged, the Bible says. And it also says be strong and courageous. So got to be strong, be courageous. A bulletproof vest does not make you those things. A survival kit does not make you those things, but it will help you to be strong and to survive if you had to. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like this video, if you liked the Nerf gun, I don't know if you can see me, the Nerf gun, definitely. You can click on this video where I went hunting, deer hunting with it. And then if you want to see a different video YouTube thanks you will also like, you can click right here. I will see you next time. Camera won't go.